Today, July 13, we detected unusual options activity on Nvidia, and the stock made a 52-week high today at $461.55. And so in this video, we'll be analyzing these unusual options to determine whether Nvidia will continue to go higher or will it come back down. So without further ado, let's get right to it. 1:17 p.m. September 15th, 370 strike calls, 6,000 of them. Okay, we'll take a look at this and also the 1,743 done at 10:33 a.m. Okay, this is August 18. So we'll take a look at these two sets of unusual options to analyze a little deeper to figure out what's going on. September 15, option chain, 64 days away. When we go to the 370 strike calls here, notice the volume here at 6,000 is greater than the open interest at 2,600. So we know this was an opening trade, right? And so they bought these calls for $90.60 each, okay? Which is essentially $9,060, okay? When you analyze this trade, you can see that this is clearly bullish as the price goes up. This profit loss curve goes up, so that's bullish. 88 positive delta is another way to tell right away that this is a bullish position. Okay, so let's take a look now at the value of this. Okay, since we were talking about $9,060. Okay, times 6,000 contracts, $54 million, right? Lots of capital buying power required to put on a trade like this, okay? To get in on a long position here, this is a very high delta of 85, okay? So they're very, very bullish on Nvidia here, and essentially owning the stock because owning 100 shares of Nvidia would also give you about 100 delta, right? So this is like owning 85 shares with this 85 delta here, except they're paying less, right? Because if they bought 85 shares of Nvidia, you can see that Nvidia is at 459. It would have cost them $39,000, but they can get the same amount of leverage by just paying $9,000. So that's why they use the options. Okay. So let's take a look at the August 18s now. Okay, because this one is also actually quite a lot of capital and also more than the other one. You can see that they sold the 395 strike puts and bought the 485 strike calls here, right? So you can see the 395 strike puts, essentially selling that is saying they're willing to own 100 shares. It's a cash secured put strategy. That's 39,500 per contract, right? And since they did 1,743 of them, that requires $68.8 million. That's more than this unusual option, the 6,000 here, okay? So even this trade here is much more capital intensive buying power required for this trade here. Okay, but we need to also not just calculate that, but we also want to look a little bit more deeper into this. Like, is this a trade that is actually also opening, right? If they're not opening, then it could be the other way around, right? If we see that this looks like it's bullish by selling those puts and buying those calls, but if we look a little deeper on the August 18 and we see that the 395s here, the open interest here is 3,624. This is greater than the 1,700. So these could be closing trades. So it's not necessarily bullish anymore. Okay. Look at the 485s here too. You see that open interest of 3,645? That's greater than the 1,700 volume or of that unusual options. So this could also be a closing trade. So then it's not necessarily bullish anymore. Okay, so they could be closing their trade because they don't want to be bullish, which means that they don't want to be in the trade anymore. If you're bullish, but then you're not, well, it could mean that you're getting a little bearish, right? So this is why it's very important to look at open interest and compare that with the unusual options volume. Okay. So this data we'll have to get and look more into to be able to confirm whether this is a very bullish trade or not. Okay, we have to look at other data sources and wait some days to take a look at the flow of options coming in, and then we can confirm whether or not this is actually bullish or not. Okay, so this is inconclusive today. But the other one with the 6,000, that's conclusive. Okay, that one was opening trades, and that one was bullish. But the other one that had a greater amount of value at more than 60 million, that one is inconclusive. So we have to analyze more data. And if you want to be updated, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, so you'll be notified whenever we make new videos. All right. And if you are interested in other stocks as well with unusual options activity, not just the most popular ones, then make sure to look into our membership program. Click the join button on our channel homepage to learn more. We don't always analyze just the most popular stocks. We make videos about the more popular stocks. Most people request it and want to watch and see what is going on with the most popular stocks. But oftentimes you find that the best performing stocks based on unusual options are not the ones that are the most popular stocks. And so if you're interested in our videos that we make for members exclusively, where we analyze other stocks with unusual options, make sure to click the join button and learn more on our channel homepage. All right. Okay, so that's it, and hope you liked it, this analysis on Nvidia. And as usual, please smash that like button, and take care and good luck.